Hello, my dear students. Today we are going to discuss the marketing gamification, online campaign management, and overview of search engine optimization. So the first is marketing gamification. As the name implies, gamification is something that is related to have the gaming option or to market out your product with the help of games over the internet. It is the process where you take the essence of what makes games so fascinating and irresistible and integrate them into the non-game experiences. The term gamification is basically coined back in 2002 by Nick Pelling, a British-born computer program and inventor, and hit the mainstream thanks to Foursquare in 2009. The ingredients of gamifications are, the first is the motivation, that is why you are going to use this technique to market your product. The next one is mastery, or how you are going to use gamification to market out your product. And last one is triggers, that are the when and where, what is the time and what is the place through which you are going to market your product with the help of gamification. The advantages and disadvantages of this technique are, the first one is it increases the engagement of customer, prospects and partners. It speaks to the sense of achievement and competition of the people, and it will help your prospects identify each other. The disadvantages are, gamification can sometimes be applied in a generic way. Playing along should not be mandatory, and games at work can get tedious. So what are the elements or what are the components of gamification? The first one is the database, attract the fans to whom you are going to target out. Next one is education, to create the awareness of your technique. The recommendations, that are the referral codes, the experience, how happily you are using that particular game or the gaming application. Next one is branding. Engagement is how you are going to engage your potential customer with your gamification technique and why you are using this technique. Customer motivation for playing games are, first one is for enjoyment and fun experience. The second one is trust in a brand, and last one is ability to believe information that is placed is on the online gaming site is true. The consumer brand affinity spectrum, that is, first is engagement, the second one is trust, believability, involvement and positive attitude. So engagement is for fun activity or for enjoyment if you are using that game technique, or if a customer is playing that particular game for engagement or for fun activity, then it is something, the engagement degree of a particular customer with a particular brand. The next one is trust with the brand. Next one is believability, whatever the information is placed is true. Involvement and positive attitude. Anatomy of gamification. The elements of games are, the first is the context, why, content, what, community to whom, and trade how, tools and codes. That is, context is what is your goal to using this technique. Content is what are the elements, just like images, just like coins, just like videos, just like audios that are to be involved. Community is to whom you are going to target out. The next is trade, tools and coding, or the algorithm that is run behind that particular game. Structure of a game may be, the clearly define the condition of success, challenge or goal that a player has to achieve in order to win. That is, for example, sometimes a pop-up video is appear in between when you are playing a particular game or to move to the next level. That shows that if you are going to watch this video, you are going to award or you will going to unlock the next level. Actions, or in other words, activity expected from the player. Rules establishing limitations, obstacles or difficulties that is encountered by a player on his or way on the goal to achieve the next level. The categories of different types of players are, the first one is the achievers, the next one is the socializers, explorers and killers. Achievers are the people who are going to play the particular game to have something. Socializers is to have the connectivity or to create the contacts over or to create the networks with the help of playing games. Next is the explorers who want to get something new. These are the explorers, and killers are that okay, we are just playing without any goal or motive. The world of application is an application is a defined software that is developed by a particular product brand to allow a consumer to gain information about the product or services. It enhances the reach of a product, it helps in positioning the brand, stimulating the impulsive buying by increasing visual appeal, stimulating the customer engagement, and leveraging consumer interactive and participation. Application in the Indian diaspora. The first is applications for social media management, application for financial transactions. You see, these are the various types of segments in which the applications are available. So first is for media management or the social media management. The second is for financial transactions. The first is for circulation the news, for social networking, for ordering the food, or we can say these are some of the examples of gamification or the application through which gamification techniques are used in India. The next one is the online marketing campaign. Online marketing campaign is an online marketing effort that is put forward by a company to drive engagement, converting the traffic or generating the revenue. The campaign ties it in with the overarching goals of the organization and includes one or more digital channels to doing this online marketing campaign. It involves the different stages, for example, planning, development, and management. So planning is something outlining the goals of the campaign to find out the target customer to whom you are going to target that campaign, and the length or the time limit of a particular campaign, how long the campaign would be, that is the campaign length. Next is the development. Development is something that is determining the strategy including voice and messaging, target keywords and offers, strategy, reaching the audience, including making the campaign location, marketing, or we can say the different types of decisions that are included in developing a campaign or the conceiving the idea of a campaign up to the completion of campaign, and how these steps are to be implemented, that is, and what are the resources that are to be used or to determine the success and the value of a particular campaign is under the management segment. So there are basically three main aspects. The first is plan the campaign, develop the campaign, and manage the campaign. The effective digital marketing campaign can have the number of following steps. Following steps are there. The first is define your business in brief, define your budget, define buyer persona. So first is analyze your market, where you are going to campaign out, research your competitors, what your competitors are going to offer, and define your goals and objectives. The motive of having this campaign, first you define that goal. Next is how much you are going to spend in a particular online marketing campaign. Financial aspect is there. The next is define the persona. Next, that is identify the themes and the keywords or something related to the personalization of the individual customers. Select the appropriate marketing tools and channels depend on your customers or the target customers. Next is the content development, that is something related to the awareness about the product or the information about the product to convert the sell leads into the existing one and to nurture or to bloom the content. The next one is implementation, that is the time plan or the length of a campaign, asset creation from where you are going to create your assets, and distribution plan. Next one is reporting, that is something related to the auditing, whether the campaign is going in a right mood or not, the track is okay, you are going to measure the performance of your campaign, that is under the reporting section. Next is the search engine optimization. We have already discussed this topic. Again, we are going to discuss it out. The first search engine optimization or SEO is a technique to have to display the results over the search engine. This is basically referred as the organic search traffic. That is something non-paid in the, somehow it is differentiated from the paid search, or it is differentiated with the results that are come out with the help of paid research. Paid search is something that is referred as the search engine marketing or the pay-per-click marketing. Search engine optimization is basically means to designing a website to be ranked well by the search engine. Matrices that are associated with the search engine optimization. The first is the links, contents, page structures. Links are the basic element, or we can say this is something without which we cannot imagine our search engine page or the websites. The links are something that is associated with the websites that direct the users, that direct the viewers to a particular website. If there is a unlikely to link to the other sites which are of poor quality, the search engine plays an important role. Sites that acquire links from many other sites can gain the authority, like the page rank on Google. Content is something, the images or content is something, the information that is related to a particular link. Page structure is the coding or how your pages look like, that is the title of a web page or the URL of a web page, the header, the footer, how your web page is look like or your search engine pages look like. That is all about the page structure. The techniques of SEO are, the first one is the keyword research, content marketing, link building, on-page optimization, sites architecture optimization, and semantic markup. The purpose why the search engine is there, the first one is crawling and indexing, next one is retrieving your answer. Crawling and indexing is crawlers are basically the tools that helps to search out the relevant results what the user wants. That means on the basis of the keywords, as the viewer is going to put out the keyword over the search engine or to just put out the keyword to search a particular result, at the back the crawlers are there or the spider can reach the many millions of connected pages or in the interconnected documents that is related to your keyword. And once the engines find these pages, they generate the code and they display the results in the form of your web result. Basically, crawlers are the tools that are like the spiders, and as the searcher or the users put out the keyword on the search engine, immediately they comes into the action, and at the back end they are going to search out whatever related that placed keyword and display as your result. Retrieving your answer, when you perform a search engines scour the billions of stored documents and two things. First, return those results that are the most relevant, and second, rank those results. First, they give as much as important relevant results related to your keyword, related to your search, and next is they rank on the perceived importance. The search process with the search engine is experience the need for an answer, solution, or piece of information. Formulate the need in a string or word of phrases. That is your query. Enter the query in the search engine and execute. Browse through the result for a match. Click on a result. Scan whether the content of the web page for a solution or link to that solution. If unsatisfied with the web page, return to the search results and again put some other keyword and again start the process. Perform a new search with refinements to the query. Means if you are not satisfied with the result that is already displayed, so work on your keyword and put out a new keyword and again go for a search process. SEO violation, what you are not going to do, what you should not do, that is do not over keyword your content. That means don't put the same terms over and over again, try to make it new one. Do not make sentences into the anchor text. This could cause confusion on your site, make your content difficult to read. And do not focus on the keywords that are not associated with your site or your search. That means we can say that the most important terminology or most important aspects for searching is the keyword. The more refined keyword is, the more valuable result will be there. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching this video.